السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أعزائي، معكم فارس من قناة اف نايت جيمنج، ورجعنا لكم فيديو جديد، ورجعنا بالجزء الثالث أو الحلقة الثالثة من تختيم هوجورتس ليجاسي. طبعا يعني لعبة جدا رهيبة، لعبة جدا رائعة. فقبل ما نبلش لا تنسونا من لايك، لا تنسونا من اشتراك، لا تنسونا من النشر. إذا حابين تشوفوا كمان حلقات السابقة تقدروا ترجعوا تشوفوها. وهلا خلينا ننطلق وليتس جيت ستارتد. لقد استلمنا بريدا جديدا. أعزائي ننطلق في استكمال رحلتنا مع الساحر فارس نايت. سأكون في انتظارك، لقد اكتشفت شيئا في القلادة التي وجدناها في جرينغوتس. اوكي يلا ننطلق عليه، ما نضيع وقت. طبعا أعزائي الدنيا ليل جدا وأنا زلمة إيش قريت البريد أنا خلاص. يا الدنيا ليل وكنت قاعد وقلت والله خليني أخلص هلا شغل ما فيني، فاحتمال ألعب ساعتين يعني، بس ممكن أنزلكم منها ساعة والباقي أنزلكم إياه بعدين يعني.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
ريفيليو انتظار. ها
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar. They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a... No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no fun.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Okay.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Levioso.
أخذته. لافيوسو.
Can I help you?
Yes, please.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yes.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So,
أيوة.
step into the ring.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
ياي رايحين على المبارزة. خلينا نبارز شوي نغير جو.
We'll make you regret signing up.
يا راضي. اختراق تعويذة الدراع الأصفر مع تعويذات التحكم. أيوة. تمام.
Levioso and Gringo. Come on. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Bingo.
What shall I ring now?
لافيوسا وأكيو يو مع بعض.
Gringo. Levioso.
روي من الآن.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
الانتصار.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
ده كان
There's
إيش
some
تفكر؟
competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you.
شكرا حبيبي. على
See
راسي
you
والله.
back here again.
قد ما ركضت بهالمدرسة حفظتها.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know.
Okay.
When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
السحرية المتقاطعة. إكمال الجولة. قريب.
Seems
Yes,
crossed
I am.
wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We
Yes.
shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian, I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Yes.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes,
Sebas-
Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
اختراق دروع نسيجية يتم باستخدام تعويذات القوة. تعويذة أكيو. أوكي.
Accio.
Levioso.
Like a winner.
Accio. Levioso.
Give them what for?
Bindo.
Accio.
Gringo. Levioso.
Protego! Oh, there goes my wager.
كنت راح اضربه هاي ضربة. سبوتيفاي ايوه هاي كنت ندور عليها. خالصين 3.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready.
عجبتني كمان اعزائي انا لاحظت انه ايش وقت تستعمل السحر كتير يشتغل الادابتيف تريجر تبع يد البلاي ستيشن 5. فيعني هاي كمان شغله حلوه صراحه. تمام.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
ايوه اكيو.
Accio. Accio.
تمام.
Good one.
Levioso.
تمام.
That's it.
Levioso. Accio.
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
حبيت الولد هذا حباب كثير محترم.
Assignment's all finished.
خلصنا هلا نروح لعند الحجية إن شاء الله بعدين.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Okay.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
وين احطها مكان ايش؟ مكان لوموس. ايوه
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Setting things blaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
ايوه طلق للأستاذ فيجو عشان نروح. اخ
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. Yep, that said, I don't wish to postpone our visit.
يلا.
So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
يا لطيف. شو الشخصية هاي؟ حامضة.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will...
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious head. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils...
اوكي.
Protego!
قلت اقطع قلبه.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you
Ah,
say
so
so.
sure.
I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. So, why were you looking for me? He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian.
I'll see.
I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold up. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
ربطنا. مدار بيرو.
pretend I cannot see you.
The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn.
You told me
مش
the
الحال.
librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk.
ايوه.
Here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious. Mess.
كمشتني.
The key. Here it is.
أهم شيء التلويت عزيزي.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
اوكي. لا تحكم على كتاب من كفره. يجب استعمال التعويذ الأساسية أثناء عدم اكتشاف والنفوذ والأعداء للموقع. دقة الاستهداف للتعويذات. اوكي.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
ايوه.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
ولا لا؟ ريبيرو.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
شو هذا يا؟
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Okay.
Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Repair it.
من السر المخفي في القسم المحظور. الله يستر.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this run. That's it.
العمى. وين انا يا؟
Revelio. Where might this lead?
الأثينيوم. شو هذا الأثينيوم؟
Reparo. Accio. I need to wake up that room over there.
أيوة. مو لوموس أكيد. ممكن لفيوسا.
Levioso.
معناته ما في غير لوموس.
Lumos. Accio.
ثلاث تصويب. أنا كنت عم بصوب لهنيك يعني.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
لك يا حبيبي. لطيف. أخ.
Protego.
طلعوا بعض.
Incendio.
تربط يا وصار وضع قد ما في تعويذات. هو السحر القديم. اوكي تمام، وصلت الفكرة. اضبط سحوري. انا ما تعودت عليها بهالشكل صراحة. هاي هون تعودت عليها، هاي هون صح. خلي اللومس هون، خليك انت. تمام هيك تعودت.
Protego!
Stupefy.
Accio! Incendio!
واو.
Protego!
Stupefy.
سبوتيفاي.
Levioso! Incendio!
خالصين. عزيزي عزيزي ساحر. ساحر ساحر. شيت. شو الازعاج هذا؟ يا لطيف.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
علمك صراحة.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
أوه. تلويت أهم شيء، التلويت عزيزي. يا نهار أسود ومهبب. كلنا بدنا نمسح العرق من إيدينا لأنه عنا عرس مو معركة. بداية حلوة.
Protego! Stupefy!
خالص. أي أي أي.
Stupefy.
Protego!
Stupefy. Stupefy.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Stupefy.
Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Protego!
Stupefy.
Levioso! Incendio!
Stupefy. Stupefy.
لا ليش هيك طيب؟
Levioso! Incendio! Accio!
عاطسين. حلو حلو حلو. القتال كان رهيب.
It is a book after all.
بس هذا البوك مو حيلا بوك يا حبيبي، هذا البوك لعين. ايوه في ذكريات. شوف شوية ذكريات يا أعزائي. أيوة هذول اللي أسسوا هوغوارتس يمكن. ما في مي. أعزائي والله صراحة لعبة متعوب عليها للأمانة. يعني اللي عامل اللعبة هاي زلمة يحب عالم أو سلسلة هاري بوتر. أيوة
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad, especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
هاي شكل الشريرة تبع اللعبة يعني. هي وراها قصة ما يعني، بس ايش هي ما نعرفها.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
يا باطل علي عفته لحاله اخس. طب وين اروح هلا؟ انتظرنا لحتى الصباح.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
راح اكل بهدله؟
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough.
ايوه.
In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Okay.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Okay. جزنا المهم. صرت مستوى سادس هون.
Handy. Ian again.
شو صف العشاء بعد؟
Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh,
Professor
here.
Toomey.
You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
ايوه.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
يا لطيف.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pack out the soil.
ستار. شو هاد؟
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
درس سريع وخفيف هذا.
Now,
بس وجع
our
راس.
next task will be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs
Protego!
not grass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the club. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later, even with soil, sun.
Okay.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different... You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses... The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately,
Yes, Professor.
they're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers.
Okay.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomp. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
الملفوف الصيني.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
Huh?
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back. Not saying you can't go...
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup.
It's chaos out there. Dogweed and death cap. You get the idea.
يا إلهي قد في محادثات هون باللعبة.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
شكرا حبيب القلب.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
And good, as you do see.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime.
شكرا شكرا.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new
والله
pots.
7 دقائق.
Only cost me
أرجع
my
لك بعدين.
damned hearing.
Revelio.
ننطلق للبحث عن شغلات جديدة نلوتها.
It is good to see you, my friend.
هلا والله.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend.
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student, so... But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own. Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operation. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poach. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit.
All right, but how?
In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Thank you.
Be on your guard.
I've always said that travel broadens the...
beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
شو
I've
هاد؟
no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Let's get this over with, shall we?
I have been
Potato, I see better.
Accio. Incendio.
Alright.
I refuse to be tricked! You insolent!
رومن on.
Oh,
شو
what's
هاد؟
the light go out of your eyes?
ما تضاف نوع عدو جديد؟ أقسام مقتنعة أدري. أوكي.
Do you really think you can take up this stuff?
I'm not going anywhere with you.
رومن on. Perfect.
Reducto! You'll feel that tomorrow.
You little brat!
You're stupid will going to get out of this alive. You're going to regret that.
Such a gentleman!
Reducto!
يا إلهي.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Learned that in first year, did ya? Clumsy little fool.
Accio.
Was that the...
Levioso.
How did that feel? You having the knacker?
قوية افتح عينك.
Better luck next time.
ممنون.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
يا
You're
إلهي.
right.
I am,
والأعداء
thanks in no
هذول
small
قوي.
part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here.
Fixtures?
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly...
Okay.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
No one has yet managed to figure out. I suspect that Mallowsweet...
Mallowsweet?
Versatile. I had just arrived. You see, each swirl...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what...
Okay.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
يلا نجرب.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, lines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious.
Revelio.
Fires.
Protego.
لا.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard.
The flames make the pyre sink.
تمام.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio. Incendio.
مش الحال.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of
them? Oh, not precisely. Well, you should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe... My guess is that each will also... which you can find in... I really must.
شكرا
And
شكرا.
do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
عبارات ميرلين.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look at... I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't... When I said as much, they turned...
I'm sorry this happened to you.
That is very kind of you, but I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what... It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
أنا بودي والله أساعدك بس خليها مهمات جانبية هلا شوي. خليها على طرف. ما أريد أغوص شوي زيادة عن اللزوم. خليني أنا مبدئيا بالشغلات اللي أنا داخل فيها. بعدين ممكن أفكر إن أنا أساعدك في وقت لاحق.
The incident in Hogsmeade.
تظهر لتاني يوم الصبح. بدء المهمة.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
يلا يا رب نشتغل تعويذات.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
أيوة. عجبتني طريقة التحضير والله صراحة.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased.
أنا زرعتها لازم أرجع أروح أخذها.
And will require you to be a bit more... Come and see me when you've finished brewing. And we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Okay. راح فاجئك.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
طيب راح اجيب لك اياه مشان اقع بمشكلة.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
انت راح تجيب لي بلوة بس يلا.
Keep your potion station organized and prepared.
Revelio.
Witcher wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll...
Right.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
جرعة أدورس الدفاعية.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well.
عدت على خير.
I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Thank you.
Ugh, my robes are going to...
وهنا أعزائي يكون وصلنا لنهاية الفيديو لليوم. أتمنى يكون الفيديو عجبكم. طبعا أعزائي أنا الشغلات المهمة حطيتها بالفيديو، الشغلات المو مهمة أو الشغلات الجانبية اللي ما تأثر على القصة حطيتها على طرف. فأتمنى بالنهاية يكون وصلنا لنتيجة حلوة وعجبكم الفيديو. وأكيد إذا ما حضرتوا الفيديوهات السابقة رجعوا احضروها وكملوا الفيديو، وإن شاء الله راح ينزل كمان اليوم فيديو تاني لهوغورتس الجزء الرابع كمان. فأتمنى أني ألحق أسوي كل الفيديوهات هاي سوا. فبالنهاية لا تنسونا من اللايك، لا تنسونا من الاشتراك، ولا تنسونا من النشر. كان معكم فارس FA Night Gaming. تحياتي لكم وين ما كنتوا، وسلام.